Welcome back. It's episode 37 on Tech Headlines Today, where we bring you the top tech headlines in an easy listening podcast. Check out our show links in the description if you hear anything you'd like more information about. Subscribe and follow if you haven't yet, and let's get into it. Snap bans anonymous messaging from third-party apps. Snap is taking action against bullying and harassment on Snapchat by requiring third-party apps to have visible usernames and identities. Snap locked 2 apps that allowed for anonymous messages from its developer platform in May of last year after a lawsuit was filed against the app's makers. 2% of developers using the Snap Kit will be affected by the changes in the policy, and friend-finding apps will be restricted to those 18 and older. Instacart just made TikTok recipe ingredients really easy to buy. Instacart's shoppable recipe tool lets you purchase ingredients necessary to make the recipes on TikTok using Instacart's grocery catalog and real-time AI. Hearst Magazine is integrating the shopping experience with TikTok's Jump program and is also adding shoppable recipe buttons to its own recipe content online at Delish.com, ThePioneerWoman.com, GoodHousekeeping.com, and CountryLiving.com. These investments mark Instacart's ambition to make every recipe and food item on the internet shoppable, the firm said, hoping to capitalize on what it called a growing trend of entertainment-based shopping that leverages creator-generated commerce to inspire home cooks to turn culinary inspiration into action. Italy set to curb use of Russian antivirus software in public sector. Italy's government is poised to curb the use of Russian antivirus software in the public sector in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, fearing Moscow could hijack the programs to hack key websites, officials said. Franco Gabrielli, the state undersecretary for security, told the Senate on Tuesday that the government was working on rules to allow state bodies to pull the plug on software developed by the Russia-based Kaspersky Lab. Kaspersky said that it was a privately managed company and that there was no indication products provided by companies linked to Russia had been compromised since the invasion of Ukraine. Italy's state cybersecurity agency said that the antivirus software was particularly sensitive due to its high level of invasiveness due to the growing conflict. Meta's RayBan Stories get new colors and doubles video recording time. Meta's RayBan Stories smart glasses hit the shelves in 3 countries this week, with plans for more colors and a French debut next month. Customers will be able to select from 28 different eyewear colors and lenses starting in April, and video recording time will increase from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Also arriving this year, voice commands in French and Italian, and the option to make phone calls, send messages, and hear text readouts using your voice via Messenger, as well as control media playing on your glasses. Meta, meanwhile, is rolling out a marketing campaign across Europe to raise awareness about using smart glasses in public places and around minors. Maserati to bring 6 EVs to market by 2025. Maserati plans to launch a battery electric version for each model in its portfolio by 2025 and phase out gas engines by the end of the decade, making it the latest to join the long list of marquees from Aston Martin to Volvo that have pledged to go electric. Next year, Maserati will launch a trio of battery electric models, Gran Turismo and Gran Cabrio GTs, and the Grey Cow midsize SUV. By 2025, the manufacturer will launch 3 more EVs, the MC20 and all-electric versions of its Levante SUV and Quattroporte sedan. That means that by 2025, Maserati will offer 6 EVs in all. Maserati CEO David Grasso declined to specify whether the new Maserati models will share a platform with other vehicles in its parent company's portfolio. Of course, with Stellantis, we are part of a big family with lots of opportunity, Grasso said. What is clear is that Maserati stands for performance and luxury, and that will be protected for sure in the future. As we move towards electrification, you will see more detailed architecture focused on delivering the best in range and performance. Grasso said Maserati is stepping away from Formula One to focus on Formula E, but the company will not rule out a return in the future. FBI launches Virtual Assets Unit. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has announced the creation of a Virtual Assets Unit to provide analysis, support, and training to America's law enforcement and intelligence communities. In a statement released Tuesday, the FBI described the new unit as, quote, a nerve center for the FBI's virtual currency programs, where intelligence, technology, and operational support will flow to other divisions. The unit is staffed by virtual currency experts and, quote, cross-divisional resources who work in a task force set to integrate intelligence and operations across the FBI. Its mission is to assist the FBI in tracking the movements of illicit funds, attributing cybercrimes to criminal actors, and disrupting illegal activity. Virtual currency is used to facilitate nearly every type of online criminal activity, including ransomware attacks, child exploitation, and furthering the activities of hostile nation-states, stated the FBI. Over the past several months, the Criminal Investigative and the Cyber Divisions developed the VAU as part of FBI's strategic plan to address the growing need for virtual asset expertise in the law enforcement and intelligence communities. The VAU became operational on February 7th of this year and is led by Criminal Investigative Division's Financial Crime Section. iRobot brings smart mapping features to mid-range i3 and i3 Plus Roombas. iRobot released Genius 4.0, a software update that brings smart mapping capabilities, object recognition capabilities, and a child/pet lock and do not disturb feature to certain Roomba models. Thanks to the Siri shortcut integration, you'll be able to connect your Wi-Fi supported Roomba or Brava Jet Robot to Apple's virtual assistant via the iRobot Home app, a common customer request. That will give you the ability to control it with voice commands such as, "Hey Siri, ask Roomba to clean everywhere." iRobot vacuums and mops already work with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant voice commands. The Genius 4.0 update will be rolling out to Wi-Fi connected Roomba and Brava Jet robots through the end of June. How to clear dust from solar panels without all the water. Cleaning solar panels uses way more water than you might think. 10 billion gallons of water per year. That amount of water is almost unbelievable, says Professor of Mechanical Engineering Kripa Varanasi, who along with graduate student Sridath Pranath and a team at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology wants to create a water-free way to clear dust off of the solar panels. The water footprint of the solar industry is mind-boggling, said Varanasi in a recent MIT news release, and it will be increasing as these installations continue to expand worldwide, so the industry has to be very careful and thoughtful about how to make this a sustainable solution. To activate this new system, a simple electrode passes just above the solar panel's surface, charging the dust particles, which are then repelled by a charge that's applied to the panel itself. The system can be operated automatically using an electric motor and guide rails along the panel's sides. For more details on this innovative solution, check out the article in our show links. Instagram adds new parental supervision tools and resources. Instagram invites parents and guardians to be more involved in their teens' online experiences through Family Center, a new hub for supervision tools and communication resources. Instagram Family Center allows parents to view and set time limits for teens, see who their teen follows, and receive notifications when they report someone. This is just one step on a longer path, Instagram head Adam Mosseri wrote in a blog post. Our vision for Family Center is to eventually allow parents and guardians to help their teens manage experiences across meta technologies, all from one central place. UK to provide $2.1 billion to fund high-speed electric railway line in Turkey. The government is guaranteeing a $2.1 billion loan to Turkey for a high-speed electric railway line, and large contracts will be awarded to UK firms. The loan helps Turkey finance major climate-friendly projects and meet its COP26 commitments. The new 500-kilometer electric-powered railway line will connect Ankara, Turkey's capital, to the portside city of Izmir. When complete, the new line will provide a faster, lower-carbon alternative to current air and road routes between the two cities. International Trade Secretary Anne-Marie Trevelyan said, "Turkey is a vital trading partner for the UK. Our shared global outlook on free trade and the environment is the driving force behind economic growth in our two nations." She also said the UK and Turkey have a common outlook on free trade and environmental issues. It is fitting that UK Export Finance's biggest ever civil infrastructure deal is strongly sustainable. This is a proud moment for the UK railway industry, using its industrial routes to reduce emissions in heavily populated cities. Thank you for joining us for another episode of THT. Help us out by sharing the podcast on your social media. We'd really appreciate it. Check out the show links for any additional information on any of the topics we covered. Subscribe, follow, and we'll see you tomorrow.